In the early 1800s, York in Front was a fashionable area with many stately houses where judges, lawyers, and government officials resided. The Cottage, a house on the northwest corner of Front and York, was originally built in 1818 for Johnston, the Bishop of Toronto. It was a palatial dwelling, which became a school and a boarding house for the well-to-do. 2 blocks west of the Cottage at Simcoe and Front were Government House, the Parliament Buildings, and Upper Canada College. Plans for the area included a beautiful tree-lined public walkway that was to be named the Mall. But by 1853, the railway was built, and the area became industrialized. The lakefront, which came right up to Front Street, was filled in to make way for the rapidly growing factory infrastructure on the waterfront. Wealthy residents moved out of the area. Strawn's house was demolished in 1900 to make room for a clothing manufacturer, W.R. Johnson. The town's population more than doubled between 1900 and 1920, and Toronto became a trading hub for grain, lumber, textiles, and other exports. Before 1900, there were 124 shops in town making custom-made clothing. By 1915, there were almost 600 shops, but only 20% of them made custom clothes. This was the beginning of a new industrial era in downtown Toronto. W.R. Johnson was one of the forerunners of the era of mass-produced clothing. Fashions for men became more masculine, tailored, and streamlined. Hats were a staple part of a well-dressed man's outfit. W.R. Johnson later became a subsidiary of Tip Top Tailors, which was later owned by Dialex, a conglomerate which in their heyday owned over 2,700 stores across North America.